Beloved Prime Creator, we thank you for this sacred day, this special day, and how we are guided to use it. Sacred and special because it is the encompassing now moment in all its breadth and depth of expression and awareness. Sacred and special because we are in it, here to experience it and to be in our awareness. When we fully embrace our sentience, our conscious awareness, we can't but also embrace the sentience of all things in our existence, from critters that move, eat, and work for survival, to stones and trees and immovables. Even our planet has sentience. Why else do we refer to her as Mother Earth? Gratitude is expressed when we recognize the specialness of the day, the moment, the now, and rather than simply idly being in it, embrace it and honor it with meaningful activity, that which gives us joy, a sense of purpose, service to family, friends, community. We are infused with and are a part of creator energy with every thought and every breath. We are awash with sentience. How much and how great the embrace is ours to choose, our free will. Beloved Creator, considering the unlimited depth and breadth of sentience, we are humbled by this conscious awareness. And so it is.
My name's Ron Vroman. I'm the old white man talking head of the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly. I want to talk about notice of dishonor. I found this and it's just incredible. It comes from Bouvier Law Dictionary, 1856. Notice of dishonor. The notice given by the holder of a bill of exchange or promissory note. Okay, so every member of the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly has submitted a claim to Tobias Reed, the treasurer of Oregon. I think that is how his title is actually written. He's one of the few actually bonded, not risk management, but bonded members of the Oregon government, such as it may be. So he received from our court an order. This was like 2 years ago now, when Kate Brown, Jeff Merkley, Ron Wyden, and Suzanne Bonamici were all found guilty of violating their oath, which is a violation of due process. And we brought that violation to the court and requested from the court and received from the court an order from 18 USC 3571, which is in their statutes a law form that says a violation of your or my due process is valued at $250,000 per issue. That's what it is valued at. Now, if you have incontrovertible evidence that it happened, then there's nothing more to do except provide the bill to the one that needs to pay. And we did. And Tobias hasn't paid yet. But then we haven't gone after it, so it's on us. But we are the holder, each one of us in the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly, of a bill of exchange or a promissory note for $250,000 each. That part's already done. And we're talking about notice of dishonor. And then it says to the drawer or the endorser of the same that it is been paid, dishonored. It's important to honor your debts. This is Bouvier, 1856. This is original jurisdiction here. Either by not being accepted in the case or bill or paid in queue, in line, your turn of an accepted bill. They talk about getting in line here to get paid and who gets paid when. And it says here, it is proper to consider the form of the notice. Yes, we're providing a notice of dishonor to all of the courts in Marion County that we can find. And then either to the Eugene Federal District Court or the Portland Federal District Court. The same thing. In the queue, a notice of dishonor. It is proper to consider that one, the form of the notice, yeah, is your paper right and properly presented? By whom is to be given? Yeah, we know who, the court, and it's the court administrator of all of those courts. And three, to whom? Yep, the court administrator. When? As soon as possible. Where? Where the court is. And its effects. We think that all of those courts are for-profit businesses. Sharon Joy showed me a website that you go to, and I forget the name of it, and you type it in, and it tells you whether that court is a court for-profit, incorporated, or not. The ones in Beaverton are. And then it says here, when a want of notice will be excused. When will it be waived? Although no precise form of words is requested in giving a notice of dishonor, okay? In original jurisdiction, yet such notice must convey a true description of the bill or note, okay? Each one of those four people with incontrovertible evidence has been found guilty by an Article 3, Amendment 7 Civilian Court of Record, and the verdict says they're guilty of breaking their oath, which is a violation of due process. Incontrovertible, $250K for each member that brought suit, and that's each member of our group. Now, then they say suit, like in Amendment 7. It says in all suits. And people want to say that's only civil. It is not only civil. In all suits in common law, not civilian, not civil, pardon me, not civil or criminal, in all suits in common law. Then you look in Bouvier and you read what suits means. And it means civil, and it goes through a lot of civil, and at the end it says, and criminal. So we have suits. And it's been proven. And we have incontrovertible evidence, 250K per each member of the Oregon Statewide Jural Assembly. Every time a new member joins, it's 250K that needs to be collected from risk management on Oregon, and the one that's responsible for it is the treasurer on Oregon, Tobias Reed. So there's no precise form, a true description of the bill or note so as to ascertain its identity. But if the notice cannot mislead the party to whom it is sent, you have to tell the truth. And it conveys the real fact without any doubt. Yes, incontrovertible. Although there may be a small variance, it cannot be material, either in regard to his rights or to avoid his responsibility. Then it goes into formally decided cases. The notice must contain an assertion that the bill has been duly presented, and they tell us how it has to be presented. It can't be presented by a stranger. It has to be properly done. All of this is available to us when we make our document against each and every court on Marion County. And I don't know whether Marion County goes to the Portland Federal District Court or the Eugene Federal District Court, but one of those will be included. And it'll be a notice of dishonor. And just reading from the dictionary on what it includes constitutionally looks like a slam dunk to me. It really does. We have, what is it? A grand jury on that one. When was that grand jury? I don't know which one of the grand juries it was, but we have an actual grand jury with presentment sent to everybody properly. Yep. We've done the work. So now we should go collect the proceeds due us, and it's all written down. All we have to do is follow the prompts. And I yield.
They do not want to let go of this. They do not intend on losing here. And we do not intend giving it back to them.
And then the bullets started flying, and then he jumps out of the car, and he's got both his hands up. And he got out of the car, and he had his hands in the air. He's like, just shoot me then. This is what you want, to shoot me. And they did. They shot him dead. With his hands in the air, and I saw it. I swear to God. He was just walking with his hands in the air. And they shot him. And they shot him dead, and then after he was down on the ground, they shot him 3 more times.